Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to build the ultimate cactus farm in Minecraft Bedrock. It's fast, it's easy, and it works like a charm. Whether you need cactus for XP, bone meal, or just an endless supply of green dye, this farm will have you covered. And the best part? No redstone. I repeat, absolutely no redstone. No complicated mechanics, just pure automatic efficiency. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive into the build. To get started on this cactus farm, go ahead and clear out an area that's around 25 by 25 blocks. Once you've identified your center point, you're going to go out 8 blocks in each direction, north, south, east, and west. And then once you're done, you got this big X in the middle of your farm. Now from here, you're going to want to go to each corner, and you're going to add a block, and then take that out 3 more. So a total of 4 blocks in every direction. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is take all the blocks out where this X is to make us a full square. We're going to take the 4 sides that we have sticking out of the square, and we're going to connect all that with non-gravity blocks. Okay, now that you got this square inside of the square, let's add a border around this. We're going to put down a temporary block on your corner. We'll place down a block, and then we will surround this entire square with a single border. Now we're going to go inside the inner square and fill that in with some sandstone, which is a non-gravity block, so that when we set up our collection system, the entire farm won't fall on top of us. Now we've got our 2 squares, we've got our border around it. So if this is all built correctly, you should have this square, 1 below this square, 1 below this square. And make sure all these are non-gravity blocks. Bruh. Now we're going to put down some temporary blocks, 1 row inside of our square. Next, we're going to go ahead and add 3 blocks here, and then 5 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do that to every single corner. Now we're going to go ahead and get water sources in each one of the blocks behind these temporary dirt blocks we've used. So to do that, get yourself 2 buckets of water, place 1 here, then you can place 1 here, and then this middle one becomes a water source. So you can take from here and continue to fill this the entire way until all the water blocks have been created on the other side of this dirt. Next, we're going to grab some slabs, and then we're going to put slabs here in the corner, and then skip a space and place a slab. And we're going to continue to do this around the square until we have a checkerboard effect. Slab, skip a space, slab, skip a space. Now we're going to continue to do this until we fill in the whole square. So grab yourself some scaffolding. We can put down the scaffolding, and then you can place a piece of slab on top of that scaffolding. So we can do that on each one of these rows. Once completed, you'll have this checkerboard of half slabs floating in the air in your farm. Now, in each one of our half slabs, we want to place a piece of sand. Now we're going to go ahead and place a cactus on top of each sand block. Then we're going to run 3 temporary blocks, so 1, 2, and 3, and then on top of that temporary block, we are going to place a glass pane and get rid of these temporary blocks. So now when the cacti grows, it'll hit this glass pane, it'll bust and fall into our water stream that goes into the middle. So we're going to do that for all these rows. And now we just need to get our collection system set up. In order to do that, find the front of your farm. So where the front of our farm is, we're going to go ahead and dig down. And we're going to go right to the opening of our front of our farm. Now we can place out a bucket of water here. And then right where it ends, take this block out. Place down a block of ice. A button above that blocked ice. Okay, go ahead and place another bucket of water. From here, we can place a button. We can place a double chest here. A hopper going into that double chest. Then we can place down a second double chest here with a hopper going into that double chest. In order to get the water to flow correctly in the corners, you're going to have to remove the cactus from them. So I had to go back through all 4 corners and do that. And once we've gotten rid of this corner, you can add a bucket of water to each corner just like this. And now finally go through and get rid of all these dirt blocks. And as you can see, everything flows right to the middle and into our collection system. And if you want to maximize your rates, go ahead and place a glass wall 4 high around this. All right, let's check out the results after about an hour of AFK. Not looking too bad. All right, I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody learned about how to build a very efficient cactus farm. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.